new show sometimes can be quite fun. Welcome to Sweet Sleep. This is designed to help you fall asleep, or at least get your mind to be a little bit peaceful. If you're listening to this at night, you have completed another day. Sometimes it's a day we didn't want. Sometimes we feel, I don't want any more days, but God gives you another one. And here you are at the end of it again, looking for sweet sleep. We need to learn to let our mind relax and stop thinking. Many times I will go to bed and my mind is running at 100 miles per hour. All right, that might not be so accurate. It might be 105 miles per hour. But you know what I mean. It won't stop. The thinker won't shut off. And it's hard to get a grip to make it stop. And tomorrow, we'll repeat the process again. There's something in the Bible about contentment, learning to be content where we are. If that sounds like it's an easy thing to do, I can assure you pretty much that it is not. I'm trying to remember who wrote that in the Bible. I believe it was Paul, and I think he wrote it while he was in jail. If you're in jail, God bless you. Some of us are in jail of our own making, of our own mind. Have you ever heard the debated sentence that seems like a debate that goes on and on forever? If a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound if there's no one there to hear the sound? It's a debate between the item that makes the noise versus the eardrums that vibrate from that noise. And some people want to claim that's where the noise is made when it enters your ear. Others want to say the noise originated when the tree felt and it sent off the vibrations of that noise. And the debate goes on and on and on. We can apply that same type of thinking to people that say something bad about us. I've never suddenly had a pain and said to myself, Oh, somebody said something bad about me. I felt it in my body. When does the pain actually happen? When somebody says something bad about us. It happens when we hear it and we react. The key to having, let's say, a good life comes from our ability to control the reactions from things that we hear that enter our ear. Until we hear it, it makes no effect on us. But when we do hear it, the effect can be great. It can be monumental. So we can't control what was said, but we can control our response. So that is what we have to start practicing. Now that you're laying in quiet and solitude, you've got two things to do. Number one is practice the relaxation of your body, where you use your mind to control different sections of your body by telling them, relax, relax. Tell your legs and your feet to relax and feel the letting go of those muscles. Tell your chest and your stomach, relax, and feel those muscles letting go completely. I taught you in one of the other shows to work your way up your body, telling each section of your body to relax. And the interesting part is your face. It's a surprising thing how much tension is in your forehead, your scalp, your eyebrows, your cheeks. Just let go of every muscle group, little by little. Just let it go. And you know what? You could feel the tension leaving your body. You really can. I have felt that many times when I practice starting with my feet and working my way up my body to learn to relax every section, inch by inch, even the fingers, the arms, my chest, my face. That brings a relaxation, a draining of the tension. It just goes. But you have to do it. That's the first assignment. The second assignment is the response of your whole day, from beginning till now. let it go. Just like you willed your muscles to relax, you have to will your mind to let go. And that is one of the aids that sweet sleep does. You can concentrate on my voice, and you'll find little by little it'll get faint, and it'll lull you into a relaxation. Not because I have any special talents or powers. It's just a zone that we enter in. And it's peaceful. It's safe. I'm not going to make you afraid. I'm not going to make you get scared. I want to bring peace to your mind. Like that tree that falls in the forest. And that one side of the argument is, if there's no one there to hear it, did it really make a sound? Do that as you think about your day. If you don't respond, then there's no reaction. It could be terrible things. It could be so overwhelming that you cannot let it go. But one night, you will have to let it go. You can't live on the edge for the rest of your life. So there's shows like this one. Some will play sounds. Some will play music. Some will talk to you and capture your attention. That's what sweet sleep is about. Just for a little bit. To capture your attention. Getting your mind off of that which gets you so riled up because it's not fair. You were injured. You were the one that was targeted. But it doesn't happen until you think it. The tree doesn't make that sound until you hear it. And until we react, we can't control our reaction. So take a hold of your thoughts. Make them stop. Critique me. Pick on me for the moment. In making this show, I get to play with electronics. Something I like to do. I like gadgets. This is a different microphone than the one I used in the last show. This is a different camera than the one I used in the last show. Unless you're really paying attention, you won't realize it. But I'm giving you a little bit of an inside, behind the scenes look. I like playing with different cameras, different microphones. And then I fiddle with them in the computer as I make the final show that's going to go up to YouTube, where you will listen to it, and believe it or not, I will listen to it also. as I try to go to sleep. This is where the fun comes in of talking and visiting with you. This is actually only the second show that I've done. I've already listened to the first one 3 or 4 times. It puts me to sleep every time. It's like magic. No, there is no magic, but there is a supernatural. And the supernatural is controlled by God. And it's God that gives us that sweet sleep. Have you ever asked God in your prayer time to give you a sweet, deep, restful, relaxing sleep? I've learned to ask God for even the small things. Of course, I ask God for the big things. It's necessary because the big things are overwhelming. The small things, they pile up, little by little, until we arrive in our bed. And we find there's too many things going on in our brain. It could be something related to our family, a family member, someone close to us, someone we feel we can't give up. I've learned a secret in my 70 years of existence, and that is those people that God wants in our life, they can't leave. And those people that God doesn't want in our lives, they can't stay. It's a simple sentence, but when you realize what it means, it comes down like a ton of bricks. That person that we desperately want to be in our life, like a child, one of our children, or a friend. If God doesn't keep them there, they can't stay. You have to put them into God's hands. And when God brings them back, that's actually an old saying about if you love something or somebody, let them go. And if they return to you, they're yours forever. There's a little bit of truth in there, but the factor that's missing is the God factor. It's God that brings them back. Or it's God that makes them go their own way. So it's God that we're having the fight with. We don't see things God's way, or the reverse is true. We want God to see things our way. And we have to let that go. If we don't, it's turmoil city for a long, long time. And turmoil city is a difficult place to be. So take control of your mind take control of your thoughts. And just like you tell your muscles to relax, tell your mind to relax. And when it does not want to listen to you, divert the attention somewhere else. And that's where our show comes in. Sweet sleep is someplace where you can listen with your ears. My voice will be making a sound when it hits your ears. Listen to what I'm saying until your mind relaxes and releases, and the tension will drain from your body. And before the show is over, you'll be out. You'll be in your sweet sleep. And if you've got that prayer life, ask God to give you sweet sleep. It's a wonderful thing. It's a gift from God. You can't turn it on yourself, especially if there's turmoil going on deep down in your thoughts, in your brain, in your thinker, as they say. Get your thinker to concentrate. The same thing happens with anxiety. The more you focus on the anxiety, it amplifies and gets worse. However, you can dissipate it if you distract yourself. That's where the battle is. Distract. Get your mind to lock on to something else. And little by little, you'll see that the anxiety is gone. What happened? Your mind changed channels. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope I put you to sleep. Contrary to what people say, listen all the way to the end of my show. I want you to fall asleep before the end of the show. And as I make more shows, you can listen to them again and again. It really isn't the topic. It's your mind locking its focus onto something outside of yourself. So allow it to happen. And you and me together will go into sweet sleep. Good night.